And we are live. Let's go. Someone just jumped in immediately. Let's go. What's up, Carlos? Carlos Sempron. Yes. Back at it. Another stream. Oh, do I feel good today? I'm finished with what I had to finish. The reason I went here because I had to go to a seminar, and I finished the seminar today. So today it's being chilling. We're gonna continue farming gold. I think I have to collect the bank and post some stuff on the auction house. What the hell is happening? People are just pouring in. I haven't even started. What's up, Jobless? What's up, Mark? Is mining blacksmithing a good profession? Is this the 1000th time I have my rant about collecting professions? Blacksmithing, absolutely. I think Turtle WoW has added a lot of things that makes blacksmithing super good. I guess you can make like bloodstone or ornate dagger. You can make obviously the epics from MC. As far as mining, no, yeah, actually, mining is super good. It depends if you're a hunter. Mining is amazing because you can do CG Arcanite farm. So mining is super lucrative, way better than herbalism. So yeah, actually, if you're a hunter, I think blacksmithing and mining is a good combo. You look so good today, bro. I had to do my hair because I had to go to a professional setting today. You look like the guy from the Batman movie. Patrick Bateman. Let's see Paul Allen's card. What's his name? I think I know what you mean. Sorry, I'm a noob. No, yeah, blacksmithing and mining, good combo for sure. Especially on Turtle WoW. What's the actor's name? He is called... It's one of my favorite actors. I should know his name. He plays Patrick Bateman in Psycho, and he plays Batman. Christian Bale. Thank you, by the way, but thank you. Let's go farm. I'm starting at 55 to 60 today. I play 15 hours. What class are you? I mean, if you're, I think most classes can level in Dire Maul East. If you're a paladin, priest, shaman, hunter, mage, you can level in, yeah, paladin. Just go to Dire Maul and level and get gold. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Yeah, it's just Dire Maul East all day. Okay, let's see the bounty from yesterday. See if everything fits in one bag. Oh no, it's not gonna fit. Oh yeah, I gotta bring up chat. Oh. Seconds. Really? I don't have any bags? Let's put all these. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. And then we send... What bank alt do I have? This is my lockbox dump. My 5th bank alt. No, that's 6th. it, right? No, I forgot. Oh no, I have to send gold too. I have 60. I can't even post stuff here. These are potential vendors. Should I start posting stuff now? Should I? I think I'm gonna try to fill up even more before I start posting. So let's log in. Main. How'd you get 14 vampirism at like 55? That's pretty impressive. Switch screens here. I don't know how many crashes we're gonna get today. All right. Oh yeah, we didn't. The last thing we did yesterday was a CG. We did not get an idol, unfortunately. What? Let's post this and then maybe buy a port. Dude, the prices on FAPs just like skyrocketed. Wonder if they've come down. It's because it's like mandatory to have FAPs on Razor Gore if you're melee. I really should. I think like I'm really gonna be smart with what I buy. I'm gonna get a nice sum of gold now and then just buy up a ton of whatever it's gonna be needed in the next phase. Obviously, like nature protection potions is a super good investment. Honestly, you can probably just buy a bunch of flasks because flask prices always go up like crazy. These aren't gonna sell. What more could be like a good investment? Probably like engineering stuff. Stuff like this never sells. I think like good investment for next phase, if it's AQ, is I wonder what like people need to like only one may rise. people who are gonna try to get Scarab Lord, I bet there's a bunch of stuff that's like included in that quest line. This map. Oh, dude got Maladath on week 1. I think Maladath is probably one of the best looking swords in the entire game. I think it's better looking than like the Nax weapons. Honestly, I think Maladath is probably the best. I had Maladath on my female Tauren warrior on classic era. Okay, let's see if we can find a summoner. To Dire Maul. Really? Ferralis? Oh, perfect. Gulkotek, my friend, summon me please to Dire Maul. Always invite your always friendless the summoners. So we made about 100 gold in raw gold yesterday, and I think like the bank. I wonder what like how much we have in the bank that we sent to the bank alt. You know, I will always, whenever someone asks me right now, like, what's my celebrity lookalike, I'm gonna say Christian Bale. Probably the best compliment I've ever gotten. Arthur's Tears we could send to another alt. Let's see. I wonder how much the like people who do sell summons make a day. I remember when I played on it was classic, but it was also like when it turned into classic era. It was, if I remember his name. But there was a guy, like, so when I played Classic, like when it dropped 2019, very quickly there was a guy who sold summons to Dire Maul. Because if you remember from Classic, you had to, oh yeah, we got a respec as well. You had to get full world buffs. So what he did was he sold summoning services to, okay, that's what he did. He sold summoning services to Dire Maul, and he also sold the buffs. No, he sold a cleared ID. So what you would do if you did not have, that's the one. To get the Dire Maul buffs, you had to clear. You had to do a tribute run in Dire Maul North, and then once you've done the tribute run, you can run and then ask like NPCs inside the dungeon, and they will give you a buff, and it's 3 buffs. So there was a guy who sold summons to Dire Maul North, and then he sold ID. So like you could use his ID. You could go in, get the buffs before raiding, whatever. And I think the same dude ran that operation like all through Classic, and then when I stopped playing Classic and when it turned into Classic Era, and then like a couple of years later when I went back to Classic Era, the same dude was still selling that service. I swear that was probably his like full-time job, and he probably just sold gold. Honestly, like real money transaction, probably made a living off of just selling the gold he made from running that service like all the time. We have the right gear set. Some water. That was like the whole story of how like people in Venezuela were like using RuneScape, like gold in RuneScape instead of like their real currency because their inflation was just insane. Imagine paying for a meal with like RuneScape points. Right. See who's online. Oh, I guess I'm locked from Siege. Oh my god, I can barely see my screen. Oh, I don't have. Oh shit. Check. I don't have ice barrier. No, ice armor. I was running with mage shield. I was like, why am I taking so much damage? I'm tempted to pop a Sansa because it's just so much nicer. We're just like 2 less gold for just like 1 gold. I should just pop a Sansa. Nice and shiny. Can you come? Oh! I forgot to Kona Cold. Right, let's invite our alt. Hit the toilet real quick. Hej Umeå, knappt 20 minuter alltså. Jag är inte i Umeå just nu. I'm actually home in my home university town. I'm temporarily visiting myself. in Örebro. So I'm back in Örebro for like 4 days, and then I'm going back to Umeå. Well, not actually. Over Easter, I'm going to my summer house, or not my summer house. It's my family's summer house, my mother's summer house, or vacation home, or whatever you call it. Which is gonna be amazing. I'm gonna do a whole lot of fishing. Actually have. So for Christmas, I got. Can you see this? There's a delay here. No, you can absolutely not see it. What if I do like this? I got a bunch of new tackles, like a whole new set of like nice small tackles, like well suited for perch. Is it, yeah, pike and perch, I think. Yeah, it's the Swedish or the English words for it. Yeah, I can't see anything. It's like too bright on the screen. Yes, I'm going to my vacation home for a couple of days, and then I'm going back to Umeå. Knappt 20 mil, dude. That's a long way. Bro's living my life. So we're living the same life. Jag och mina bästa vänner är galen fiska. Fishing is definitely like one of those. I can't see anything. Like it's too bright. Oh, much better. Fishing is one of those things that a man can get just so obsessed with. I don't know, like, I feel like cars is one thing that people can get obsessed with. Maybe like motorbikes, cars and motorbike, or like motorsport in general. Fishing and those, and maybe like people who like to be like outside. Like hiking and I don't know, like going on kayaks and stuff. I feel like those the three main obsessions of men are fishing. Okay, video games for sure. Video games, fishing, hiking, and cars. Pick your warrior. No. Du bor i taket, musing så 20 meter någonting. Det fanns en lunchavstånd. Wait, how long does it take to drive 20 European, or what do you even call it? That's 200 kilometers. Okay, yeah, it's not that far. Yeah, it's not that far. Yeah, it's pretty close. Yeah. It's not 15 to 20 minutes, man. That would be like a Chinese high-speed rail or something. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Chase, and nice to see you again, Matthias. Matthias? Nah, det är danska. Danska? Danska? Oh! I should stop running. If I catch a fish during my trip to the summer cabin in the woods, I'm gonna post it on Discord, 100%. If you don't photograph the fish you catch, it didn't happen. Last time I went there was... No, that's actually not the last time. But about the same time, actually, to now, last year, I went there for Easter, and I caught 3 pikes. But the first pike I caught, I didn't bring my phone because I was out of batteries. And like the devastation of not being able to photograph that pike was like palpable. I almost like started. I almost like looked around to see if there was anyone around, so I could go like, "Can you run over here and take a picture and then send the picture to me, please?" But then, luckily enough, I caught another pike that I did get a photo of, and then I caught a third one, but I lost it like right as I was gonna pull it up. Hello, what? Is he about to come in now? This pack is always so wonky. Maybe I should challenge myself today by pulling in this pack as well. When it comes to farms, I just want my farm to be like as smooth as possible. Swing time on this is so slow. Som äldsta som sa när vi skulle övningsköra utanför Västerås. Alltid sån där. Va? I farm lashes too, but I have 300 herb and alk. Yeah, that's nice. That's how you really get maximum value. The reason why I haven't done anything like that is, well, first of all, you just have to have tailoring on a mage, especially if you're like fresh on a server, because you want to be able to make Robo the Archmage, and now also with Emerald Dreams being out, not Emerald Dreams, Emerald Sanctum being out, you can make like the shoulder or the 2 set, which is really nice. And those items are bind on pickup, so you can like buy them off the auction. And then you want engineering, right? So you have to have engineering, you have to have tailoring. So unfortunately, can't have herbalism, or at least I can't, because I want to min-max other stuff. But I'm leveling a hunter, and I'm gonna boost my hunter to 60, and I'm probably, well, with my hunter, I'm probably maybe gonna do the CG farm. But on that hunter's gonna get herbalism and mining. So I can do both Thermal East and maximize it, and I can also do CG and maximize it. I think I've never like lived that remotely. I lived in Gävle, Örebro. Well, when I was really young, I actually lived in Älvkarleby, which is like 1 hour away from Gävle. But not even that. That's not remote either. But also, I don't have a car, so I don't drive a lot. I lost my car like 2 years ago. And even when I had a car, it wasn't like I didn't drive long distances. I drove to the summer, like the vacation, the summer house, a few times when I was working there during the summers. Otherwise, I like very rarely did any like longer trips. Why do I have to have tailoring if those pieces are just going to get replaced? I mean, you don't have to, right? Because if you don't like, if you don't want to, it's yeah, it is stupid because yeah, right now like my chest has been replaced, but no, you don't have to have tailoring. It's just like nice to have it at the start so you can get like, if you're like previous farming or you want to get like ready for MC the first couple of phases, then I think it's worth it because Robo the Archmage is, at least on Classic, it's like bis until AQ, but now it's bis until Emerald Sanctum. You definitely don't need to have it. For example, I picked up this Dream Thread Mantle. It's a 2-piece, and this is a bind when picked up, so it like binds to you when you make it. It's not amazing, but if you get the 2-set bonus, it's pretty good. Like 2 pieces for 18 spell power. I'm not, I'm from Sweden. Sweden, yes. I am from Sweden. So our friend Swedish Matthias here is referencing Swedish towns. Sundsvall is pretty close to Umeå, I guess. Örebro is not close to... That's a long car ride. Oh. No Swedish. What are you saying? Are you talking to me? I was fooled by your accent. It's funny, like people, people who are actually Americans always can tell that I'm not American. They can tell that I have like a Swedish, small little Swedish tang. Or they maybe at best think I'm like Canadian or something. But thank you, I think I have a pretty decent accent. But I can definitely slips in and out of Swedish. The traditional Swedish accent is more like this. You talk very like punchy in waves, like you're walking up and down the stairs or something. No, you know what it is? It's like you're driving on like a bumpy road. Like a road, you talk like this if you're like, oh no, it's very rocky, bumpy road here. Should we try the double pack to make this a little bit more interesting? Let's do it. Let's go crazy. Let's go stupid. Also, we have Swift enough sense. They do. One of them has a direct cast. No, let's just try it. Let's try it. Oh, we're gonna take... Ah! Whoa! Oh no. Okay. Why can I not get my fire shield up? Ah, I'm like freaking out. Wait. So as long as I keep spamming these, I'm fine. Dude, it was easy. Oh no, I can't go room now. Maybe I should just do it again. There you go. Boom. And 5. And then boom. Boom! And... what do I have? Bring it on. Man, that wasn't too bad. That was like even clean. I was in Florida and standing in a queue and a friend called after an American asked me what language I talked. And I said Swedish and he said it sounded like I was singing backwards. Yeah? That's actually like not... I can hear that. I'm leveling a rogue on the side, putting an enchanting on him. Yeah, that seems nice. I should also power level a rogue so I can open my own lockboxes without like feeling bad about it. I wonder if you could even do more. Like, what if I pulled... How much HP? These have 17. What if I could pick these up, and then this, and then this? Or is there a pack around the corner here? Because that was pretty smooth. It's only this one, the Hellcaller. Yeah, the Hellcaller. That's another Hellcaller, and then that just has rogues and stuff in it. What? You almost caught me. Yeah, maybe we try to do an even bigger pull next one. Because you get so much health just from like spamming these. So even if you have a Hellcaller directly spamming at you, but also you can interrupt him. I guess the best thing is if you can get the Hellcaller to like cast in the middle of the area that you're kiting. So even if he's casting on you, you're like kiting him and hitting him. What are you farming Diagonal East? What prices are up? Everything is up. It's not for like Leon. Everything. Yeah, like patch 1.18 just released. 1.18.1. And whenever a new patch and the new raid is releasing, the prices on all the consumes go up because a lot of new players are playing, and also because you're progressing or the content is harder, people buy more consumes. And in here, you get a bunch of herbs, which you use for consume. So things are up like 200%, even more in some cases. So I guess like I'd say like 50 to like 150%, some prices are up. Or like of a total of like 250% or like 150%. So it's a really good time to farm gold, farm mats and sell the mats. And then when the prices come down, you buy the things that you personally need. Then you stockpile it until the next phase. And then you sell everything you can if you still have anything left when the next phase drops. Which I didn't do last phase because I did a bunch of PvPing and then I got bored and started leveling an alt and yada yada. Well, I guess what you should do to a certain degree is just farm a good amount of gold, make a really nice stockpile of consumes that you're gonna use yourself, but also so that you can sell them in the future when the prices go up for next phase. And like the most safe investments that you can make is like flasks. Flasks almost doubled in price on the release of EWL. But also stuff like when AQ drops, the price on nature protection potions are gonna go up. Just supply and demand. These be worth anything? Probably not. 51? No. Nice, Sally, I don't have herbalism on my mage. Just keep farming CG Tiger Pants at the moment. Oh, nice, dude. I gave up on that farm. It was too volatile for me. It was just like, if I didn't do it like perfectly, the whole like waiting for like this Surger hat. I guess like with the gear I had, I think I had pretty good gear. Like even in the good gear, it was still just like too volatile for me. Sometimes it worked fine, sometimes just died. And for me, like gold farming has to be almost like foolproof. It has to be something that I can almost do in my sleep. I don't want to be like super focused for a farm that I'm going to be doing for like hours. Because then it just frustrates me. What gear do you use for the CG farm? Do you have like the flare core set? Yeah, it can be really annoying. I tried to get some more spell hits. I don't get resisted anymore. Yeah, challenging stuff, even if it's not consistent. Yeah, like I think my limit is like, so a nice challenging farm. It's not challenging really, you know, was when I tried to get or I got the Embrace of the Wind Serpent. Like that's a fun farm. It's a little bit more like variable, and but once I like got it down, I did it every time. Like I didn't have like a 80% success rate or whatever. I like it was a guaranteed 100% success rate. I can do with something being challenging, but not if it's like the success rate is like below 90% or something. Unless I like really just mess up. Like if I blunder. If I can die to a blunder, then it's fine. But if it's like I have to do it perfectly every time, and if I don't do it perfectly, I die, then it's too challenging. For a gold farm. I only use Bloodvine set with around 12%. Alright, maybe I have to revisit that. Maybe I have to revisit it. Maybe I gave up on it too early. To be fair, I mean, how long did I like put into that? Maybe like 2-3 hours. And maybe like my success rate was like 50% or 60 or something, and I was just like, yeah. Alright, let's do the big pack again. Let's see if we can maybe even do a bigger pack. Alright, so no ring. Maybe let's just keep it with the 2 packs. Oh, okay. So I have to start doing damage now. When does my fucking evo kick counterspell come off? So this is like, you want him to be in the middle of the pack. Oh shit. 5, boom, boom. Oh no. Come on. What? No, 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 no! Come on, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Okay, I need to bring up, like, because I have a counter spell on, like, a mouse over macro, but it's not showing the cooldown. Have I, like, spelled this wrong? Counter spell. Alright, nice. And this is 6, yeah. Okay. Yeah, also BOE helps, yeah. Which I have, I mean. Need to get back to work. Thanks for dropping in, Matthias. Have a good one. Yeah, so I guess I have like more than enough gear. Just I need to get good, I guess. It was mostly also like pulling them up, like it's because I went off of the big, and dude, I can tell you that the guy that big did was, he did not like he did that in front. So oh yeah, what build did he have? Because like in the video he recommends arcane frost hybrid, but in the video he's using full frost or like a frost arcane, while in the video recommending an arcane frost. And then like the way he suggests like when you should pull the packs, ugh. I tried so many different ways as well. And the thing is like you have to really you have to do a big pack, because if you don't do the pack like big enough, you're not benefiting from the vamp gear. You make your own build. Yeah, so that's kind of like how I did it for the Embrace of the Wind Serpent. That's something that was challenging at the start, and then I made my own gear set and own build. And after I had like figured out how to do it myself, it was like 100% success rate. So for the CG farm, I kind of just like tinkered around with it for a bit, but just realized like it was too stressful. Or maybe like that date, I got just too frustrated with it. So maybe I should revisit it at some point. At least now, though, I think this should be like 100 gold per hour, and it's really relaxing. Like right now with how the prices are, so I feel like it's fine. Yeah, if you can get the CG farm to work, it's absolutely better. Also having Palm. I spec into Frost till Arctic Reach, so I have Cold Snap as well, and then go deep into Arcane for max AoE damage. Alright, yeah. I don't know if I can make it CG. I mean, it depends on, like... I mean, Dire Maul East is not 100 gold usually, but now I think it is with... Probably the average price is like around 180% or something. Get a drink! But once the prices come down, maybe it's time to revisit CG. What's the saying? It's 5 o'clock somewhere. An ice cold Coors Light. Hell yeah. I'm the mage commenting on your stream. Oh no, see, yeah. Alright, dude. Oh, dude, I can add you. I can check your logs now. I might track to gold per hour and maybe upload a run of my CG on YouTube as well. Yeah, do it. Do it. I want to see it. Definitely, because I think... Yeah, I would love that. Because I was planning on doing one, but I just couldn't figure out a way to do it consistently and good. So I just felt like I couldn't make... Because what you could make a video where like, oh, you got one try that worked well, and then you're like, oh, I make a guide out of just this run, or like these couple of runs that went fine. But I feel like unless I can do something like bulletproof super effectively, and I can explain it well, then I don't think, like, unless I can do that, I don't feel like I have the authority or to like make a guide out of it. I heard that I got a sub. I have to wait until it pops on the screen. Expandable Man. Expandable Man. It's Expandable Man. Thank you for the subscription. Oh, dude, that would be such a fun skit for like a superhero. It's Expandable Man. He is a grunt in the Vietnam War. He is expandable. If he dies, no one cares. Except his nearest family. He's... There is actually a really good... It is to raise awareness, but they made it like a skit. If you search for like PTSD Man or like PTSD Man action doll, there's a really good video. I think it's like a British organization that cares about veterans, and it's action dolls, and it's just like PTSD, man. Like a dude that came home from war and has PTSD and like ends up taking his own life, and then it's like 19-year-old sent into a war and he gets his legs blown off. But it's like kids playing with him, like they're action dolls. It's like a, yeah, like a children's action doll commercial, like G.I. Joe, but it's just like the horrors of war. It's really good. Man, we're getting a lot of lockboxes. What do you guys think? Compendium of the Dragon Slayer, perhaps? Let's go gambling. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah. I like it when you're just spamming away. I was like, what's going on here? Bags are full, man. I can't carry that. Bag's full. Winter Spite. Always forget that. Follow cloth. Huh? Enchant that. War alles gut gelaucht. Joel Vasquez, which add-on gives you that action bar in the bottom right corner? Action bar in the bottom right corner. So here? It's all bongos. Yeah, everything, all my action bars are bottom right, yeah? If you're wondering about any of my add-ons, I have an mods and add-ons guide on my channel called the Ultimate Mods and Add-ons Guide, where I go through all the add-ons I use, pretty much. Kinda wanna like sneak past her. Look how sneaky she is. Wouldn't satyrs be like a cool race to add? I don't know how they would add it in the lore, but like, satyrs are pretty cool. I'd play a satyr, a female satyr with the hooves. I mean, they're basically like drain eyes almost. Can we sneak past here without aggroing? Yes? Nope. Okay, we can. Let's pull that and that. Oh, fucked up. How do I survive this? Okay, nice. Then we wanna... Yeah, that's good. Boom. Yeah, this is how you should do it. With the dude in the middle, and then kiting around it. Then maybe... that. Yes! 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 Beautiful! Perfect. Boom! Now, so the thing is, you always somehow pull the sneaky peeky one. But if we didn't pull the sneaky peeky one, if you could go like past here, and then you sneak past here, maybe we just do another pack. No, because we don't have, well, oh, you know what it might be? So you pull these pack with the first ice block. I had to use 2 ice block here because I accidentally canceled the first one. But if you didn't do that, you kill this pack, you have another frostbolt ice block, and then you pull this pack and the 2 packs here. You pull them, you run them back here, you ice block here, and then you do 2 packs of these. The thing is, I don't know if they drop that many good stuff except Felcloth. Like, what did I get from these? Nothing. Yeah, pretty much nothing. I got 3 rune cloths, so maybe not, I don't know. Ooh, thank you. No problem. Well. Just typing something. Maybe I should correct. I think we're actually... Just so I can bait some people. Because our sub number is definitely not 62 anymore. It's... I think 96. Who's gonna be my 19th 100 subscriber? ATP1 was very fun. Anyways, see you next phase. Anyways, what? What? Did you level the thing? Survival? Did you level it to max, Jobless? Oh, when's the next phase? Dude, you were so hyped for BWL. You were like, oh dude, this is awesome. No, we're locked. Alright, let's go gambling. Inventory management. You sat out the gate of BWL. You wrote me in the raid saying you were so excited. Alright, let's go gamble it. I'm pretty sure these are not going to sell for anything. Unbridled leggings. There's no way. Leather. Let's double check. I'm more hyped for Qualpha Loss and Silverman City Runes. Is that the ones that were added in the new patch but did not get released here because we didn't have BWL? What were they called? Unbridled leggings. Unbridled leggings. They're selling for fuck all. Let's go gambling. I'm just hyped to get some loot, man. I haven't gotten... I got tier 2 helmets, which I've like farmed for months. Still haven't gotten Banos Sephiroth. Like I have to get, like I'm so due to win the Mind Quickening Gem. And if I get Mind Quickening Gem, it's all over, gentlemen. It's all over. 33 haste. Can you imagine? 33 haste. That's like a gazillion DPS. 33 times, no, it's 35. And 330, like it's almost. So maybe what would I do like on a good boss? Like, yeah, it's like, it's gonna be like a 35, more than, it's gonna be like almost half, like half my DPS is gonna increase. Yeah, I saw that you got a lot of tier pieces. I mean, I have tier 2 helm, tier 2 legs, and I got tier 2 boots. So I think the base set for mage for this phase is going to be five set of tier 2 to get the 5 set bonus of 5% haste, and then like the helmet from the last boss. The head from the last boss. I think there's a waist that's pretty good. I think you might keep the gloves. Unwinding Mysteries. And then like 2 other pieces. No, that's like, yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so it might be like gloves. You keep gloves, head, and waist, and then rest are 2 pieces. What's the deal with people staying at like 59? Like 59 twinking seems like such a big deal. Isn't that like the most boring face to twink? How am I locked? I was gonna say. I need 8 out of 8, probably not gonna get at all. Dude, isn't it boring to just get like a full 8 set? I kinda like it when you have to be a little bit more creative with the pieces. Like pick a little bit from tier set, pick a little bit from this and that. Have you seen the shield T-Mogs from the new BWL boss and new Omni boss? I'm not. I know that the the classic shield from BWL is just like a, I don't know, it looks like a plate door or something with spikes, right? They have dragon faces on them? You want? Can you link them? Or are you playing right now? I want to see, man. Please. But Jobless, is this gonna be the phase when you start PvPing? The new PvP system is amazing. Can you imagine, like a super fat red pally with a mage? You can bop me? Oh my god, you can bop me? Dude, can you imagine the combo? The wombo combo. Red pally and arcane mage. Maybe not arcane mage, but maybe I can stay arcane if I go with a paladin, since you can bop me. And I can just burst damage. Like, imagine like a bursting damage on an opener. And then you bop me. And they can't get to me and I just burn them down while you like pet them. I feel like that's actually probably like a super solid. See if they're I mean, I feel like they haven't added the new things, right? Yeah. New Nixa boss is not even here. Yeah, so just like basically no like updated loot tables out. I think that's pretty interesting. Alright, so we've gotten like 30 gold in raw gold from 5 instances today. How much gold are you sitting on? Someone goes, where are you come from? Like, Alright, let's see if we can do this nice again. Seconds. Okay, that's a nice pull. Try to get him out of between hits. Boom. Then target this guy. No. And then boom. Maybe put up one of these. It's bad. Then just wave. Oh, did I really miss between the cast? That's so annoying. Oh. Okay, evocate. Dude, literally counterspell right between the casts. Dude, will I ever get to use these demonic runes? I think I have like a full stack in the bank and more coming in. Hey, Libram. 2 bags? Wait. So I got demonic rune. Oh, so you can get Librams from these. I guess that's fine. I'm farming CG Crocs as a warrior, but unless I wait for Death Wish every pull, it's quite volatile and I die often. Yeah, so we had a dude in here earlier who is doing the Panther farm. Like, obviously you can't do the Crocs now because they've added charge. It's pretty sick that you can do it on a warrior. I mean, I like it. I guess, do you use like a vamp set as well on warrior? Is that a thing? When it comes to farms, I can't deal with volatile farms. Gold farms for me have to have like a 95+% success rate, maybe even more, like 99 or something. When I die, if I die during gold farming, it pisses me off. It has to be something that's like smooth. Unless, I mean, it's all about it tasting, you know, taste what it costs or taste what you earn. If it's a 50% success rate, but the outcome, the positive outcome is like massive, then maybe it would be fine, but for mage doing the CG farm, especially now that like the Bijus aren't that expensive anymore, how much more am I getting from doing that farm than this, and how much more volatile is that farm compared to this, yada yada. Yeah, it ruins your gold per hour, and then when you die it sucks. Yeah, exactly. It has to be consistent. My timeout locker is pretty wonky. So apparently I'm doing these runs in like 10 minutes. Which means I get like a 10-minute wait time at the last one. That was like that's a 15? Come on. I'm still locked? Oh no. I saw the other warrior with almost Kara 40 bis, and apparently it's consistent for him. Yeah, you would hope, right? But what's more to do in the game if you have full Kara 40 bis? Like, you have the best things in the game. What are you farming gold for? For the amount I've played World of Warcraft, I've never played to the very, very, very end of an expansion and just been like, all right, I have everything. I have like best things in the game. I can finally rest. Like, I've never gotten to that point. I've always quit too early and jumped on something else. Like SOD or Hardcore or Season of Mastery, Season of Discovery, yeah. Now, private server. I mean, I've rated up to Nax on multiple accounts, but I've like never gotten like a full Nax set warrior, for example, or full Nax tier Git mage. And the sun's really cucking me here. Oh, so we got 2 fall claws off the last one. It's pretty good. You know what I'm looking forward to? Oranges. Oranges, oranges. Orange, orange, orange. Orange. The fuck out of here. Oh! Come on. Juice? Are you serious? Maybe I should just fill like 2 whole banks with frost-resistant potions. And have it be like 5 months or 6 months, a long time investment. To like 4x or whatever, 5x. Where is the sneaky peeky? There he is. She is. Beautiful. Now, that's what I call pod race. Right, King Bouet. Ooh, another Libram of Rapidity? Dude, I got a stack of Librams. What was the dry oblettes stuff? Oh. Smooth. Smoky. Okay. Word can solo DME all 3 bosses, but I think it's lower go per hour and then just doing lashers. Yeah. Yeah. I like that you can't sell services, but if you could sell services, imagine like selling Say Turbo, stuff like that. But it's pretty good that you can sell services. And you can't sell like items in dungeons, item drops and whatever. But I guess warriors would have like better options if they could do that. I think they still can like do like mercenary, like sell their services, just not drops or like condition based transactions or whatever you would call that. Dude, my death counter is at a solid or a flat 1,500. I've died exactly 1,500 times. That's pretty crazy. I wonder if people actually buy tank services. Yeah, I don't know how popular it is. It's 3 evolve class. Come on. How much would I pay for tier 3 tank service? I mean, this is assuming that I'm leveling on like a fresh character or whatever. It would also be like, I just cannot find a tank or something. Dude, I wouldn't pay a whole lot, to be honest. Maybe like 5 gold a run, like ahead. So maybe if like everyone is fine, like can you really find a group where everyone is like fine to pay 5 gold? You don't have a lot of gold when you're leveling, right? And I would personally just never. Maybe if I was like farming like Black Morass, if I was like rep farming or something. Then I maybe would pay. So okay, let's say I'm farming for Black Morass rep, and like a super bis tank wants to tank for me for a solid hour, like 5 runs or something. Maybe I'd pay like 15 or 20, 15, 20 gold? 15 gold? 15 gold. 15 gold, 10 gold, 15 gold. Going once. But if I only had like 50, oh, like also, assuming I like don't have epic writing, assuming I'm like saving up money for other stuff, it's hard to parse how much you would pay. Maybe whip farm, like doing the whip farm in Stormwind Bolts. That I would probably pay like 15 gold, 20 gold. Are we literally full again? Hello? Oh, wait. Yeah, better to farm lashes. Yeah. Back to lashers. Bro, I don't even have to use it. Fast as fuck, boy. Nice. Thunder. So we can disenchant that. Does anyone notice my camera angle? I used unit XP. I pitched up my camera almost to full. Let's actually do full pitch. This is let's try it. See if I can get used to it. Like normally your character is up here and now my character is down here. Pretty interesting. Where is the sneaky dude? There she is. And we immediately went into combat. Oh, brother. Yeah, this was even smoother than the last one. Wait, Tomb of Arcane Brilliance? Don't mind if I do. Interesting. What was that? Oh my god, 2 Eternal Essences? Solid 30 gold right there. Yeah, we're making bank. I need to go get food at some point. Food? I need to get dinner. Have you done dungeons and raid weeklies? I have not, jobless. I need to figure out how to do them. Can you teach me? They seem super good. Especially the raid ones. So I want to do them. I don't know where you pick them up. I don't know anything. How do I allow in manpower so I can missile with a fire blast, for example? I don't think you can missile with a fire blast. Are you talking about like queuing stuff? I think if you have manpower by default, you can queue spells. I mean, you can't, no matter what you do, you can't cast 2 things at the same. Q cast time spells, Q instant spells. I guess this is what you mean. I actually tinkered around a little bit with manpower. I changed everything to 500. I don't know why. Like, I don't know how it works, but I sometimes get like, sometimes in raids when I pop a lot of cooldowns at the same time, like trinkets and stuff, my arcane missiles get stuck. Like it's like it gets jammed like a machine gun or something. So I played around with milliseconds a little bit. But yeah, you should have all of this just picked. I don't even know like the quick time. Like there's so many stuff here that I would have to read up on that I don't know. Like advanced options was like minimum buff timer, non-GCD buff timer. Optimize buffer using packet timings. Whether to attempt to optimize your buffer using server packet timing. I don't even know what that means. It lets me cast Surge. Before Nampower, I could cast missiles, and if I got Surge proc, I could click Surge, and it would cancel missiles and cast Surge instantly. Now that I have Nampower, missiles have to finish, and then it lets me cast Surge. Oh. Well, I mean, then you just do stop casting. So I have, yeah, for Arcane Surge, I have stop casting and then cast Arcane Surge. So if I'm casting Arcane Missiles and I press this, it will stop my missiles and then I will cast this. The other thing you can do is you just go to the side. You just move a little bit. But yeah, just make a stop casting macro. I have it for Arcane Surge and yeah, it's pretty much. Before I had one for Arcane Rupture as well, but I usually just move. I usually just take a little step to the right or left like this to cancel casting. I'm actually like not. I kind of like this, like the fact that the camera is so pitched up. Like compared to here, I get like maybe like 20% more vision of what's like actually ahead of me with the unit XP like camera pitch up. Just imagine how much dead space you have down here. You're like, you don't care what's behind you. You care what's ahead, man. You care what's like ahead. Don't look back in anger. I heard you say. Step inside the I am your mind. You know you might find a better place to stay. Any Oasis fans? What's up, friendo? A question. What use for speed loot? I use my scroll wheel. So if you have a mouse that has software that lets you bind right click to your scroll wheel, you can. So okay, I have one of these. Waiting for my camera to pick it up with the latency. So this one has a scroll wheel on it, right here, and I bound my right click to that scroll wheel. Still have zoom out on my mouse scroll wheel. But on Razer, you can bind right click to any scroll wheel. You can even bind it to like a modifier key and scroll wheel. Since my Razer Naga broke, I'm now playing with the Logitech G600. I can't use it on my mouse, so I just use it on my keyboard. So, oh yeah, but you're hearing just like my clicking. I just scroll up and down. What goes really well with it to make it like super effective is if you bring out unit XP, no, super API. You click through corpses. It allows you to click through corpses, so you loot corpses underneath item. So you can, if there's a perfectly stacked bunch of mobs, you can just click the same spot and it will loot all the mobs below the original mob. And so the scroll wheel right click together with loot through corpses makes it so that you can loot super fast. The thing is, I don't know what hardware you're using, but it's done like, it's not done within the game. You can't rebind the loot key. Like looting is always right click. There's no way to rebind it in the game. So if you have like Razer has a software where you can go into the software of your hardware, and then you can like assign keys to your keyboard. I don't know how to explain it without showing, but I would have to switch up my setup to show it. It's kind of hard. But if you have like SteelSeries or Razer or Logitech, usually there's some software connected to your mouse, right? Like a program on your computer that you can use to bind specific keys to specific buttons. Like, I want to bind escape to this button, and I want to bind right click here, and I want to bind all of these keys are just going to be enter. So whatever key I press here, they're all enter or something. And you do that within the software, like the Razer Synapse software. I don't know if this helps. But it's not something, like, it's not done through the game. I haven't bound anything like in the key binds. Like, it's not done through here. It's done like outside the game. Oh, did I waste that? Yeah, I did. Fuck, that's so annoying. Oh, I forgot to Kona Cold, man. I was focusing on something else. I forgot to Kona Cold. Ugh. That's the 1% margin of error. I've done that so perfectly, and I just forgot to Kona Cold. Anyways. Alright, we have one death today. Are we gonna have like a crash as well? Can I show this? Like, if you're still watching, let's see if I can show. Not like doxing. See here. I'm trying to figure out a way to do this. Capture mode. This just went like this just disappeared. Let's try application. Window cap. Which one is it? Window capture thing. Razer Synapse. All right. Okay. So, if you have Razer Synapse, you can go to, like, whatever. You can go to your scroll wheel here. I press my scroll wheel and I bind right click to it. I go to mouse function and I bind right click. So now when I scroll this, it auto loots for me. Now, obviously, there's a bunch of different like steel series, but the thing is, like, most hardware has some sort of function like this. I mean, I can bind right click to my like walk key, right? I could bind like I could bind left click to like this key. But this is, I just have right click bound here, this one. That's how I do it. Do you use Arctic Reach or waste the points? I'm level 48 and love your guides. If I recall, you don't play with Arctic Reach. No, it's especially if you're leveling, it's a waste of points. I think I have it on this build because like I'm doing a very specific build that's based on the fact that I want magic attunement. This build is like based off, it's like made to boost because I'm boosting a buddy of mine. So I have Arctic Reach in this one. Because mana is not an issue. So it's like, where else should I put these points? Everything is maxed already. So I might as well put it in Arctic Reach. But if you're AoE leveling out in the world, you do not need Arctic Reach. The range of everything is just like absurdly big. And I've never noticed that like Arctic Reach makes anything bigger. I just got it because I had points to spend, and if it does help, then it does help. But I've never gotten Arctic Reach and been like, oh dude, my range is so much better on Cone of Cold. I use Arctic Reach when I PvP because it increases the range of my Frostbolt. So it's super good for like a super good combo if you're doing PvP on Mage, is to get 5 out of 5 improved Frostbolt and then go down to Arctic Reach. Of course you want Ice Block and stuff, because then you can like spam Frostbolt to catch people with Frostbite. It's super funny. Otherwise, forget about it. Do I just go back and do that pack? It's probably a waste of time. Embarrassing! Dying in Dire Maul East is embarrassing. I died because I forgot to cast Arcane. Oh, now I can set it. So. Forgot to cast Cock. Oh, come on, man. How much? How long? 26 seconds, sorry. That covers it. Thank you very much. I gave you the longest unnecessary answer. It's Miracle Clock. So I kind of get why I replaced this mouse. Both the right and left clicker on this Super old G600 is like sometimes not working correctly. We've basically farmed 150 gold in raw gold from here. We haven't put anything that we've gotten on the auction house yet. I'm thinking we probably have like at least 200 gold, probably more that we're gonna post on the auction house. I mean, we could just go for 1K. The biggest thing is like if you get really lucky with, I mean, we've gotten like this is just 30 gold right off the bat. You get lucky with these, like all of these are gonna turn into greater eternal essences. Like you can make the raw gold and hourly off of like a couple of greens that turn into essences. That's kind of weird that Blade of Eternal Darkness does not scale with spell power, but Ancient Accord scales with spell power. What I should really do is forehand target that guy. It's a female now. It's a female Hellcaller. There we go, that's how it's done. Okay, we should do some rendering. Come on. Oh! Again? Again? Nope. Okay, here, two goats. No! Oh! Oh, that's such a loss. That should have gotten us to us awful. Damn it. Well, you win, you lose. Sometimes when you win, you lose. It's gonna be nice to post all of this on the auction house later. I might reach like, cause there's a limit of like how much you can post on the auction house. Yeah, this is not gonna fit in the bags. Yeah. The talent's still the same for farming. Soretta. So it depends on what you mean. I'm using my boosting talents right now. Is this bringing everything up? Let's see if you can... Oh yeah, okay. So I'm using, the reason I'm using this build is because I want to get magic attunement, which makes it so that I can cast amplify magic on enemy units. And this is something that someone in chat was like, because if you're boosting, you want to be able to pull a lot of mobs, but you don't want to do any damage to the mobs. And I couldn't figure out a way to do it, but then someone's just like, if you get magic attunement, you can just cast amplify magic on them. And amplify magic works pretty much exactly the same as counterspell. It's the same range. It's actually cheaper as far as mana, and it's also spammable. It doesn't have a cooldown. So it's actually like super overpowered when it comes to pulling a lot of packs, which is super good for boosting. So I'm using this build, which is like a full frost and then just getting magic attunement from the arcane tree. If I was not also boosting using this build, I was like only doing lashers, I would use an arcane build, just pure arcane. Not pure, I would maybe get like a couple of points into frost, but not all the way to ice barrier, maybe not even ice block, and then I would, well, maybe ice block actually, and then the rest into arcane for just maximum damage. But this, how am I locked again? This actually works fine. It's kind of nice to have ice barrier, especially for that last pack, which I usually don't do. I usually just do the lashers, but so maybe it actually is fine. So, okay, I'm talking like I'm a fucking cokehead here, but I guess if you're doing the satyrs, maybe the best build would be a frost shatter build, like with fire. So you get improved flame strike and stuff like that. But maybe not actually, because you're spamming Arcane Impact. This might just be an amazing build, honestly. But there's so many builds that you can do in here. I swear I'm not on methamphetamines or cocaine. I'm just... I don't know, dude. I'm just fucking tweaking. No. Alright, 3 minutes until we're not locked anymore. Look at all this. Look at all this gold. 36. Can we do a quick calc here? Okay, that's 2 gold. 160. 2 gold. 3. I have to do it in Swedish. 3, 6. 8. 50. 5. 12, 13, 17, 18, 20, 21. Yeah. So maybe like all this is like 30 gold. 60, 65, and then all this. Oh, yeah. So I guess this is altogether maybe 80 gold or something. Maybe more, 90. What's this selling for? I think maybe 80 gold here. Might be more though. And then for the bank, we switch this. Yeah, I can't show the bank. But we probably have like 150, maybe May, yeah. So maybe 150, 160 in the bank that we haven't sold. 200, 20 something, 300, and then we've made 150 in raw gold. So maybe we've made like 400. My estimations. That's very conservative though. And how long have we been farming? Yesterday we farmed for 3 hours. And we're going 2 hours today. So if we're hovering between 400 and 500 gold, it's close to 100 gold per hour. No, it is. No, it's gonna be more because I think the prices that I see are based off of the old market prices, and now things are like a lot of things are 200%. So if you have Ox, the price that you get from like hovering over stuff in your bags is based of like the market value, and it's not the market value. It's like the snapshot that Ox took like a week ago. I don't know how often Ox updates its market values. But so for example, like the first week of BWL, like everything was like 230% of its market value or its original value. And it's the original value that you see in your bags. So if something is currently selling for like 200% and you're seeing 1 gold, it's when you open the auction house and you post for the value of whatever the lowest poster is, it's gonna be selling for like 2 gold. So I think I can be pretty comfortable to say that this farm is like 100 gold per hour right now. What's going on here? Two bags. Nice. I like it. Not to be that one, but if you like the content, everyone, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Well, I'm not gonna break 2,000, but we could reach our sub goal, 1,900. Do you want to be the 1,900 subscriber to the channel? Subscribe now. I'm actually really bad at playing the whole like YouTuber game. If I was really min-maxing YouTube, I would be releasing so many shorts of like me doing rants while I was streaming or something. I'm just like, yeah, I guess I'm just lazy. But I would be releasing shorts, yeah, just shorts. The shorts are just such a hack, actually. I can put like 30 hours into making a guide, and then I put 10 minutes into making a YouTube short. The short gets like 4K views in a day. And then the guide gets... The guide, no joke, gets like 1K views in a couple of months. It's really brutal. Like, if you were just... Yeah, if you were purely min-maxing YouTube, there's no point in making like well-researched guides where you're trying to, you know, you're putting in effort into editing, you're writing a script, all of that. It's completely useless. It's a waste of your time. Like the mods guide, the last video that I released, has gotten like 1.4K views in like a couple of weeks. Which is just really bad. Oh my god, why am I like... Why are you not dying, dude? Hello? The only positive thing about these guides is that they have a permanence. The short is like it gets a lot of views when it releases, and then it's like falls out of existence. The guides, like the warrior guide, the mage guide, the battle of the builds, all of these guides that I've made, which I put a lot of effort in, they just constantly get like a couple of hundred views a day. But for just like pure view generation quickly with a little bit of effort, it's just, yeah, just you do shorts. That's how like pirate software got big, you know? What am I supposed to do? Have you looked at my mana? Everyone's favorite pirate software. He pretty much got big off of just doing posting shorts off of his streams. See if I can do like a really good Thor impression. What do you want me to? What do you want? Have you seen my mana? What do you want me to do? I hope you get everything you want, but nothing you deserve. No, I get. Yes. Is that how he said it? I hope you get nothing you want, but everything you deserved. In his like response to Stop Killing Games, like a fucking supervillain. The Roach King? Just joined? What's the context? I was trying to do a pirate software Thor impression. You know, guys, I used to work at Blizzard. I was talking about how if you wanna like if you wanna min-max YouTube, doing like putting hours and hours into making like well-edited guides, like the mods guide that I recently released, is such a waste of time and energy. The only thing you should do is stream and then make short clips from your streams. It's all about streaming. Like there's not a lot of people who watch the streams, but you stream and then you make shorts from the streams where you do wacky stuff, or I don't know, talk about being sad and lonely or something, or like life lessons. I should pay actors to come into my stream and be like, oh, so I'm like a 22-year-old dude. I just like, no, this is what it is. It's like, I'm a 20-year-old dude. I just finished like university. I'm lonely. Like, what are your advice? And then I could go like, well, see, what you need to do is you need to get like a, and then yada yada. Just me giving you like life advice. You gotta view life as like a pond, and you're a little duckling in the pond, and then reality comes in, and that's like a rubber duck. All of a sudden, a rubber duck is in the little pond, and you're a little duckling in the pond. And what you want to do is like you want to view the pond as, and whatever, and then you bring up a paint. And then you paint stuff in paint, you do a little duckling in the pond. And then you just give people like life advice, and you do thought pieces, and you talk about just, I don't know, life. While you're streaming a game, so people are like watching the gameplay in the like Subway Surfer, you just have something in the background that people can watch, and then you just ramble on about something in a short. And that's how you play YouTube. Any gold farm you recommend for warriors, mining, jewel crafting? So you can do, do you have mining and jewel crafting? That's interesting. You're probably the first jewel crafter I ever met in this game. Let's see here, mining. So apparently, if you have decent gear, you can do crocodiles, but it's pretty volatile, because someone came in here earlier talking about that. So you can do croc farms in CG. Secondly, you can do Dire Maul East. Oh, you know what you can do? You know the classic jump runs? You do like a warrior and a paladin, or warrior and a healer. You do jump runs, and then you kill the last boss in Dire Maul East. And then you get the Arcanite nodes in the cave once you run out. So the classic duo jump runs goes really good with mining. You can just do lashers, I guess. You can also farm the bosses. Apparently. I feel like that's it. I thought it would be cool. It's actually kind of whack. But wait, Jeblum, do you have a mage, right? Why are you asking? Oh, do you want to like get all the instances on your mage and then hop on your warrior? Yeah, just get a buddy and do jump runs. Right? Do you have the pattern for the molten helmet that I have? That's shield crafting, right? This Crown of Molten Ascension. You can make those and sell them. I feel like I haven't seen a lot of major with this, but this is probably the best helmet in the game. 2 casting speed and 24. Super good. Cool. Again. Sell this, sell that, sell this, sell that. Let's not risk it. We got illusion dust last time. I don't want to risk it. But if I do get... no, I'm not going to risk it. I need that. I'm not going to risk it. Right, and then we go gambling. Come on. Oh. I mage as well, yeah. I just get bored sometimes, want to play a different class. Yeah, ask maybe just asking guild. Or whatever guild you're on. If any paladin wants to like do jump runs with you. The problem is if you're doing something, you have to split the money. And to do jump runs, you actually have to kill Severim, right? Yeah, so you have to do like a... So what if you get the daily dungeon crawl quest, whatever, and then you join up with someone, and then you do 3 boss. So you do the water boss, you do Severim, and then you open the gates and you do the final boss, and then you get the mines in the thing here, right? Oh, they've updated the map. They actually have a proper map now. That's nice. Yeah, the only reason I stream me farming gold is because it's the only way I find this not boring. Doing this without streaming is just, I could never, man. Too boring. Ooh, I got a spirit buff and a fortitude buff. Dude, every time. Oh my god. I kind of want to lead him into this guy. Like that, yeah. Nice. That was clean. Did I get anything interesting? Alright. Oh, let's sigh. I think I'm getting close to a breaking point. So, Jebloom, what are you gonna do with your girlfriend this weekend? What are your guys' plans? Are you gonna go bowling? Let's go bowling! What's a fun couples activity? My girlfriend likes to bowl. My girlfriend is super competitive, and I'm also very competitive. Well, there's a new restaurant that opened. Nice. Restaurants always a nice call. But yeah, my girlfriend is super competitive, and I'm also very competitive, and it's always funny. Like whenever we're gonna do something, like bowling, or I don't know, doing billiards or dart or mini golf or like tennis or pickleball or badminton, whatever it is, I just know, or we both know collectively, that someone is at some point gonna get angry and pissed. If someone is too dominant, which is usually me, she just ends up getting really sad. But if it's competitive, you like it ends up being that someone gets mad instead, because then it's like close, you know, if we're like sort of on the same level. She's really good at mini golf. She completely kicks my ass at mini golf. I kick her ass at badminton, tennis. I was actually better at bowling as well, but it was closer in bowling. But it's just like mutually agreed that we're gonna have like a small fight, but it's all fair game, right? Because we're like, sometimes it's her, sometimes it's me. So it's like we don't get like actually angry at each other. It's just like we know, like it's expected that it's gonna happen. Danish cuisine? No way, man. Is it smørrebrød? Like smorgasbord? Is it like pickled herring and like sausages and what more is like typical Danish cuisine? Actually one of my favorite restaurants, it's in Stockholm. It's called Two Small Swines, or Två små svin. Two small pigs, I guess. Two small pigs. And they serve like tapas, but it's like Danish / Swedish, like smørgårdsbord. Or as we say in Sweden, smørgårdsbord. Or as they say in Denmark, smørrebrød. And it's actually so good. A lot of like pickled stuff, and can get like a beef tartare, or yeah, like Swedish. It's not really Swedish meatballs. It's like what do we call it? It's like almost like a Salisbury steak, but it's the way we do it in Swedish or Scandinavia. DC4U in Halmstad. Wait, so you're Danish, right? Okay. No, maybe you're... Wait, Halmstad. Halmstad is Denmark. I think I confused you with the guy that's from Canada. Well, I mean, then it's just... Everything I said is common knowledge, and everyone who's not from the great Scandinavian countries got a short little historic lesson. I'm Swedish! I can't keep track, okay? We got Swedes. What are some nationalities that are like reoccurring? We have a few Canadians. A lot of like South American people that watch and play Turtle WoW. Definitely a lot of Swedes. I mean, Halmstad. Oh. So well, if you're in Sweden, om du är in Sweden, no. Om du är i Stockholm, käka på Två små svin. Två små svin, det ligger i Årsta. Typ en kvart från Gullmarsplan. It's chef's kiss. I love husmanskost. Husmanskost in my heart. Inlagd gurka, lingonsylt, gräddsås, pepparrot, sill. I don't know, it's like more typical stuff. Alltså smörgåstårta är otroligt gott. Smörgåstarta. Are we full again? Alright, we gotta send stuff over. We're not gonna fit. The bank is full, this is full. Do I gamble? 75%. Okay, let's gamble. Let's do it. I believe. 2! Oh my god, did I? Oh my god, it gave me dream dust! Why? Oh, that's... that's like 2 gold loss. Fuck. Don't gamble, kids. The Pilsner would be enough. Yeah. No. A nice Pilsner and... Oh yeah, like an Urkel, like a classic Pilsner. Yeah, like a low ABV Pilsner, and then you get Jesus. Brännvin, which is called like what in Swedish? Snaps? The first thing I see on their website is smörrebröd, pilsner, akvavit. Hell yeah, brother. I'm going home for, or I'm going to my sommarstuga during påsk, Easter, and I'm looking forward to some akvavit, and a nice beer, and some meatballs. Oh, and like eggs with caviar. Kalles kaviar på ägg. Oh. Västerbotten pie. That's like the only funny thing about like Swedish holidays is that we literally have one set of things. We have like we eat the same kind of food for all our holidays. It's meatballs, prinskorv, I can't do two things at a time. If you notice, rödbetssallad, sill, inlag. Oh my god! What am I? I can't do. Like I'm not a professional streamer. Okay. Ah. Oh yeah, let's just do that. Lax, varmrökt lax, kallrökt lax. What do you even call it? What's that called in English? Yeah, wheat salmon that's been treated or like smoked salmon. Kallrökt lax is almost like sashimi, actually. Swedish sashimi. Do Ox tooltip disenchant distribution? I have that, yes. Yes, I have that. Man has 2 apartments and the summer studio. Dude, it's not mine, so come on now, stop. I need to try some Bavarian beer. Can you give me some brands? Don't forget, we actually changed the name of the must to Billy. Oh yes, dude. Påskmust, julmust. Wait, but we don't. Do we drink? We don't drink must. Yeah, must. We don't drink must during midsommar though. But we do drink hembränt, not hembränt. Well, kinda. During all of them. Snaps. My brain, man. Like I'm worried for myself sometimes. Yeah, hit me with some brands of some Bavarian beer. Okay, so I'm not leasing. This apartment I'm renting, and I'm sharing it with another student. And my girlfriend has her own apartment, which I live in, that she is renting. And then my mother has sommarstuga, which has been in the family for like since the 70s. So I'm very much like middle class. Then as well. Is must a thing outside of Scandinavia? 100% not. I don't even know what must is. What is it like? Wait, I gotta actually look that up. Yeah, let's do some research here. Julmust. Let's go to I want English Wikipedia for julmust. Okay, let's do some research. Because this is actually, when you think about like Swedish things, you forget about julmust. Thing. Let's switch this to. Am I doxing myself here? I've doxed myself so many times, anyways. But julmust. Julmust, Swedish Christmas, and must, English must. Not yet fermented fruit juice. It's a soft drink that is mainly consumed in Sweden around Christmas. During Easter, the name is Påskmust. From Påsk, Easter. Then the rest of the year, it is sometimes sold under the name Must. The content is the same regardless of the marketing name. Yes. Closely associated with Christmas, blah, blah, blah. So they have to, yeah, here, ingredients. Carbonated water, sugar, hop. Oh, okay. Malt extract, caramel coloring, citric acid. In Sweden, Julmust outsells Coca-Cola. Hell yeah! Fuck Coca-Cola. During the Christmas season. In fact, the consumption of Coca-Cola drops by as much as 50% over the holidays. Skål. This was quoted as one of the main reasons the Coca-Cola company broke away from the contract with local breweries Prips. Cola drinks face for its own Julmust. Oh yeah. Apotekarens julmust. Dra mig baklänges. Fjärde julmust. Was only sold in McDonald's restaurant and it helped. Wait, what is this? Can you imagine if you could get julmust at McDonald's? Can you do that? But like, what does julmust even taste like? I mean, it's close to Coca-Cola, but it's not Coca-Cola. Actually, origin Örebro, let's go. Coloring brown. A glass of julmust. Right, the more you know. It has to be the same for påsk. Right? We're disrupting the Coca-Cola's economy every Christmas. That makes me proud. The most popular beer is Augustin Brau. Helles type of beer. Most. Look that up. Like the most. Tegeränser beer. Ooh. That looks super nice and crisp. Oh, look at the color of that. No, I've never seen that sold anywhere in Sweden, but oh, dude, the coloring on that looks so like refreshing and nice. Now that could be a YouTube short. Me exploring julmust. Must. You must drink julmust. Oh. Is this a new thing? I've gotten 3 like cards. Never gotten these many cards. Should we start sending stuff over to the bank, maybe? Dude, my bank's gonna get so full. Right, so for all my Scandinavians, what's your favorite dish at the Christmas table? Mine is, let's see, meatballs, obviously, and rödbetssalad. We also have pierogies. I like pierogies, like meat pierogies. I don't like prinskorv. Varmrökt lax is really nice. Oh no, what's actually best is skagenöra. Skagenöra is my favorite. Skagenöra, that's the best. Skagenöra for the win. I myself, my contribution to every Swedish holiday is that I make skagenöra. That's like my speciality. You have a little bit of Tabasco in it. You have a lot of red onion. Not too much. You do cream fraiche and mayonnaise. You don't do a pure mayonnaise Skagen because it's fresher. And obviously you need fresh prawns that you've like handskålade räkor. Fresh peeled prawns is what you need. Pierogies, wow. Still, Sill is top tier. You know, I'm one of these people that like I like Sill. I like pickled herring. No, it's that. No, pickled herring is the fan. Pickled herring is the thing that everyone does. Surströmming. Which is actually so overrated. Like people say, like there's so many YouTubers that are like, "Oh, pickled surströmming challenge." It's like it's not. It just smells bad, but it doesn't taste bad. What you do is you get bread, and then you mash boiled potatoes, and then you put creme fraiche on it, or sour cream. And then you put white raw onions on it, and then you like chop up the surströmming and put it on. It's super nice. Jag gillar senapssill. I like senapssill, that's good. Mustard sill. And the normal one, like the basic one. Oh, she makes her own. That's nice. That's cool. Yeah, making your own sill is that's something that I would want to do. How long am I locked for? 5 minutes? What? You're also not supposed to smell it, which is first mistake people do. Yeah, it's like yeah, they like open it inside or something. So what you do is you bring this for it's like it's fermented fish. Like what do you expect? You bring it outside, you walk away like a good far away from the group that you're staying with, you poke a hole in the thing, you let the gas and the smell out, and then once it's like dissipated, you open it up and then you eat it and it's fine. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Stupid. I'm skalling it out. That would be nice now. I'm fucking skalling it out. A whole bucket of skalling it out. And I just eat it with a spoon. Dude, I remember in Classic you legit had I think a maximum of dungeons you could do per day. So not only did you have the 1 hour cap, you also had like a daily cap. No, was that for... No, that was actually probably for hardcore, maybe. Might have been in Classic too, because people were boosting so, like, insanely much. Alright, can we switch this to our, like, bank alt, maybe? Let's log into our bank alt. Let's take a little break. You know of a... MC Kara ES Bislis for Warriors. Need some direction for my soft verses. I do not know. Have you looked at the Discord? I feel like for Kara, it's the helmet and the weapon, right? The plus weapon skill, and then the helmet. That's almost like the Lionheart helmet. That's for Kara. MC feels like it's just like the same as classic. Like you want Band of Curia, you want Onslaught Girdle, Brutality Blade. Are there like any new trinkets for warriors? Yeah, I feel like there is an attack power trinket that drops from like the twin golems. That's similar to Diamond Flask. But wait, there used to be so for classic there was a sim. Like a GitHub sim or something, and I know that someone ported that over and made a sim for warriors. I think in my warrior guide on my dude, yeah, Bloom, I have a fucking warrior guide where I talk about stat priorities, and I think in that video I also bring up this the warrior sim. It might have been like not put down. After the lawsuit, a lot of like sites and stuff were closed. People got scared, but I guess it's fine. But if you, in that sim, the only thing you had to do is like you put in the gear you have, you put in the stats you have, and then you do like calculate, and it literally ranks what items would give you the most DPS upgrade. I used that. I always use that for when I played on Classic. And it was super good because sometimes, because you could see like how much it would predict it, what it would predict to increase your DPS by, and sometimes it was items that you did not expect. Like Badge of the Swarm Guard from Badge of the Swarm Guard from AQ 40 is like something that a lot of warriors don't pick up, but it increases your DPS by like an insane amount. It's like probably one of the best items in the game, and it's something that when you like just read the equip text, you don't think about like that it's that good, but it's like a personalized Sunder armor that only like benefits you. Oh my god, look at all of this. Maybe I should invest in some bigger bags. Can we select so we get only... Too late. Alright, let's just start posting stuff. So first of all, I want to check the prices on these things. Okay, worthless. Immediately worthless. Oh my god. Worthless. We can delete that. 5 of Warlords. That's worth something. Chat Embraces, worthless. How about this? Oh, this sells for a fair amount. Keep that. These are all the plants. Worthless. Worthless. We can vendor all these. Oh, shit. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Delete. Delete this, please. Sell, 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 sell. Right, and then we send our bags or boxes to our lockbox alt. How much is a stack? It's like 1 gold. Good. One-ton tubers. Can we? We can vendor, actually. Let's do this. I want to top up as many things as possible before I go to the auction house. Winter's white bite, we can always vendor. Oh yeah, and then we also have things that I know are not selling for a whole lot now, but will in the future. We have a bank for that. It's one, yeah. It's the one. That's the one that we sent. Right? These are going to go up in price a lot eventually. Not right now. Right? Let's open some more. Nice. Okay, now it's pretty full. Do I have any more enchants? Oh my god, bless me. Alright, dude. We're just gonna sell stuff in stacks 20s. Oh, look at this. Prices have dropped. No, dude. Not what? I hate when they do this. Like, this is unnecessary price gouging. Like, you don't have to gouge the prices that much. I'm actually curious if that warrior sim is still around. Yeah, it's still up, man. Look at this. So this is a sim. And it is, see, it's even updated, man. Look at this shit. So in my warrior guide, I think I go through how you do it, but you pretty much like select what your gear is. And then if you want to check, like, maybe you don't want to check all the raids. So I think you go for fight settings. Yeah, and then you maybe deselect. So you keep everything and then you remove like AQ, Nax, Upper Kara, Lower Kara, World Bosses, maybe remove World Bosses. remove PvP. You want it for what? You want it for MC Kara. Maybe we remove Blackwing layer then. And then what? You're a human. Yada yada. And then you go to remove this. Let's do like trinkets because it's not too much. So here, you go to trinkets, and maybe you have like you have diamond flask. So you select, this is yours, this is now equipped, this is your item now. Then you want to rank your options. No? Okay, now, so do you see here? It's gonna start like calculating the DPS increase from all the other options. Which is taking a lot of time, and it looks like, can I stop this? Is my stream like completely lagging now? I can hear my computer like chugging along here. My poor computer is working like see here. There's no way Black Hand's Breath is giving you more DPS than Diamond Flask. 2 crits? Are you kidding me? Diamond Flask is supposed to be like one of the best. Have they changed this? What? Have they nerfed Diamond Flask? Isn't Black Hand's Breath just 2 crit? So, for example, I think, okay, well, I think Whip of Encouragement is going to be really high, I think. No? This has to be like one of the highest. You sure? Okay, Haunch is high, which makes sense. The thing is, I don't have a full set here, so maybe like it's not collecting, calculating everything correctly. So just like put in the set that you have, and then click, yeah, put in the set you have, and then for each thing you can go like calculate or rank my options, and then you could go like Heart of Dreams. Oh, that's from Emerald Sanctum. That's plus 9 in DPS, and then you can go through like main hand, offhand, two-hander, blah 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 blah, and whichever has the most plus to your DPS is probably what you should SR. Boom! I'm so helpful. I used this when I played Warrior on Classic. I used this all the time, and I was so big brain. All the stupid warriors were SRing things that were like not like just super bad, and I was like big brain SRing the things that give me like 15-20% DPS increase. What you will find is it's always weapons. It's always weapons. Weapons and trinkets. For warriors, it's always weapons and trinkets. Dude, calm down, computer. We've closed the program. You can calm down again. Dude, my fucking fans are going zoo, 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 zoo. That's another clip. I could clip that. Clip that for the channel. For all the warriors. Oh, look at this. Look at this. 226% of market value. Like, amazing. That's what we want to see. More than double the usual price. Beautiful. 190, I'll take it. I think we're gonna save 2 of these. Oh, what? Wait. What's going on? Someone has gouged the market. What the fuck is this? Someone has bought up all the fell cloth. This is never gonna work. The price, they're never gonna sell for this much. How much is Mooncloth selling for? Why would I want anything except Mooncloth? Yeah, this is... If Fellcloth is selling for 7 gold a piece, then Mooncloth should be selling for like 40 gold a piece or something. I'm just gonna... I mean, it's not gonna sell, but... $6.99! Who wouldn't want that? That means if Fellcloth is selling for that much, it should at least sell for like 14 gold or something. I guess it's selling for 16 gold, but no, it's no way. How's your hunter doing? They're looking so good now. My hunter is still, what is it? 31? 21? Might be 21 or 31. Might be, yeah, 21, I think. I've just been busy boosting my buddy, but now that I think about it, while I was boosting my buddy, I should have boosted my hunter as well. I just didn't think about it because I'm a dum-dum. Unit vendor price? Okay, well, I'll vendor that then. Yeah, I need to get it to 60, and I need to get it to 45. Because I want to try the level 45 solo, the Dynamo. Oh, fire! Look at this, man. Look how fast Fire Bloom dropped. This is what I mean. So something that a lot of people do is like, okay, so what is gonna go up in price when this new expansion drops? Everyone thinks, of course, fire resistant potion is gonna go up in price because people use a lot of fire resistant potions in BWL, right? So what people do is like weeks and months earlier, they buy up a shit ton of Fire Bloom, they buy up a shit ton of fire protection potions. So the market has already corrected itself once the thing that it's supposed to like get money on happens. So people probably stockpiled Fire Bloom and fire protection potions thinking that the prices were gonna go up like crazy on day one, and then they just flooded the market and the prices fell like crazy immediately. So I think like preparing for like stockpiling stuff for new releases, you gotta be thinking that everyone is already doing that. Like everyone is thinking like you do, right? Everyone is already, isn't it saying like the market is like 5 months ahead or 5 years ahead or whatever? You know what did rate go up in price a lot was flasks. And I think it's easier to stockpile cheap stuff like Fire Bloom or fire protection potions because they're selling for like 1 gold each. So you can buy like a shit ton of them. But it's harder to stockpile flasks. And the supply on flasks is also lower. And everyone still uses flasks. Everyone is still using flasks. So I think like flasks is probably the best long-term investment. It's like, flasks are like the golden standard. It's like buying gold IRL. Like, if currencies drop or go up in price, you just like invest in gold. Like everyone is doing now. Like the US economy is going to hell. Everyone is switching over to gold. Just always buy flasks. The best investment right now is Arcane SSS. Yes, like Arcane SSS is something that's definitely going to go up in price. Look here, Goldthorn just plummeting in price. I was stockpiling Arcane SSS for a while, and I stopped, which is stupid. Now I'd say flasks, Arcane SSS, because you know, like me, my brain is like, well, I should buy a bunch of nature protection potions, but it's like people are already using nature protection potions. It's gonna be the same thing as fire protection potions, People are gonna stockpile it. What, you're gonna stockpile frost protection potions, shadow protection potions for Nax? Dude, I'll rather buy just flasks, honestly. Just stockpile flasks. Mooncloth. I feel like Mooncloth has to be one of those things that is a good long-term investment as well. Maybe. I thought that Mooncloth is going to go up in price, but it actually hasn't, so maybe not. I redact that. These are not financial advice. I sold about 300 greater neighborhood on day one, yeah. But that's about it. Like you're selling them on day one, and then everyone realizes that you don't actually need them. Because I remember, like, I bought greater nature precision potions, and then I just forgot to use them when we did Emerald Sanctum. So, like, most of the time, you don't even need them. You don't use as many as you think you're gonna do. So this is perfect. Like, Groom's Blood, 150%. I'm gonna be a price gouger. I'm gonna dump this down to $9.99, just like the price of the my Xanadus fucking guide or whatever. I can't seem to get rid of the Luft party frames. They're disabled in settings, but still show even when I'm in raid. Are you using are you using both of them? Are you using 1 and 2? Because you would have to disable them on both. What? Are you sure that they're Luft frames and not the, well, I guess like Luna Uniframes looks like Luna Uniframes. That's super weird though. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, look at this, look at these stupid price gougers. Illusion Dust, I'm gonna buy them. I can move them when I do Luft config. What? Are you doing the thing where you're canceling, like you're turning one off and then you're turning the other off? Because if you have both of them active, at the same time, it's gonna default to the Luna Uniframe 2. So look here, like, this is only, irregardless if I press this or this, it's just gonna affect Luna Uniframe 2. If I have both of them turned on. Right, you're not gonna gouge the price by like more than 50%. When I enable party frames in settings, I get a second set of frames? Or what? Oh yeah, I don't have. Let's post those later then. What the fuck? No, it has to be that you're like, I don't know. Cancel one of them and then remove it, and then like go out, disable one of them, edit it, log out again, activate the other one, log in again. Because I can go in like config mode and I can activate raid. Oh. Well, I guess I can't. Never mind. Why do you want to cancel them? What's wrong with the... What's wrong with the Luna Uniframes? What did the dog do? Whatever. What the fuck is this? Strapped shoulder pads? Level 1, 2% vamp shoulders. What? Those might be worth, has to be worth something. Oh, these have just plummeted, yeah. It's almost worth just vendoring these, honestly. Where there's no point in seeing the party frames if I see the raid frames. Oh, you're talking about party frames. Okay. Well, no, well, that's a fair point. I just think that it has to do with the fact that you have to cancel, not cancel, you know, like in the login screen, you have to deactivate one of them if you want to edit that specific one. If you want to edit Luna Uniframes, the first one, you have to deactivate Luna Uniframes 2 in the login window. That has to be the solution to it. Oh, look at the 300%. Don't mind if I do. Oh, we love to see it. Parties, do you wait. When you download it, go into, what if you have like more Luna Uniframes? What if you have like a whole set of them? This seems super fucking weird, dude. I'm just gonna post something like this. I can never wait for like 16 pages of rune cloth, dude. I can't. What if you like pasted my, like you just took everything from my WTF or something and then you got like a duplicate? You have like 2 Uniframes 2, you have 2 normal Uniframes, you have just a bunch of Luna Uniframes in your interface folder or something. Who is using runtime tubers? I've never understood that. Oh. Savage France? Who's still buying Savage France? Who's still trying to get exalted with fucking Argenton? It's like there's a second party frame on. What? I mean, you have party target, party pet. Yeah, I was thinking about that, Jay. Like, if it was, oh my god, vendor silver leaf. It's a new group frame turtle added in this patch. Yeah, so like yeah, I saw that, but I assumed that Jeblum wasn't like stupid and that he could detect that it was something different. Because the thing that they added looks completely different. Oh my god, what? Small brilliant charts? Do you know that small brilliant, dude? This might be the greatest. Well, 56 times. Small brilliant shards were, no joke, selling for like 1 gold not that long ago. I feel like small brilliant shards were selling for like 1 or 2 gold. Not like, well, like maybe 3 months ago or something. 56 silver? What? This is for sure Luna, yeah. I was gonna say what Jay just said, but I thought that you weren't that, like, blind. 75? Alright. Take it. It was a good suggestion, Jay. Like, don't get me wrong. It could have definitely been that issue because I thought that as well. Have you looked in your add-ons folder? This is getting sent to my. These are getting vented. Oh, yes. 220%. What? Someone has. Wait, is Arthas spelled with an U or an A? See, there's a fucker that's trying to price gouge again. Why? Like, why would you post something this much under the market value? Look at this. Someone has the name DJ Khaled. Let's go bowling. That's this fucker. Right. Let's revisit the bank. Songgrass. Thistle. Yeah. Three traveler's backpacks. Nice. Vendor price? Oh my god. All of this is just Star Ruby. Ooh, okay. A silver leaf was basically. Okay, how about Libram Rapidity? A self-swearing thing? Ooh, don't mind if I do. Right. I think the rest now is, this is gonna be sent to alt, alt, alt. Keys, vendor, keep. Send to alt. All this is just vendor.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, we're gonna make a lot of fucking gold from these runs. We have a lot of gold on the auction as right now. And we send this to 1, I think. Yeah, let's just have a look at everything we have on auction house. We already sold some though. Oh. A nice collection of stuff. Yo, 2 questions, mate. Snow count on the roof. I'm a roll on turtle coming off of Warmane. Ah, cool, man. 1, what server? Ambershire. 2, mage or lock? Mage. Well, okay, I'm gonna be fair with you. If you wanna be... Oh. Nah, dude, just go mage, man. You can watch, if you go mage, you can watch my guides. Warlocks are better than mages in PvP. Well, it depends though. Like, I've top fragged like a lot of times in PvP. But no, yeah, warlocks are really strong in PvP. They're decent in raids. Mages are like super good in raids, super good for gold farming, super fun. So I obviously haven't played warlock, but the only good thing I can say about warlocks is that I don't like to play against them in BGs. I really, they are the best counter to mage and probably one of the best PvP classes. Otherwise, I think mage are just one of the best classes in every way possible. But definitely Ambershire, definitely Ambershire. And welcome to Turtle, my friend. Yes, yeah, mages, yeah, it's like a perfect counter. But also, like, come on, man, they can do, like, in PvP, they can just do too much. They're tanky, they can do a lot of damage, they can CC. What is a good counter to a warlock, though? I feel like warlocks can counter most classes that mages can, but also counter mages. So what is a good counter to a warlock? Someone with a lot of health, I guess. Oatmeal, I'm doing multi-core now. Nice, man. Good luck. I've played both pretty extensively over the years, but haven't played vanilla since the classic re-release. Right. Yeah. I mean, if you played classic, yeah. And if you played on Warmane, I guess if you played on Warmane, you played TBC or Wrath. Have a melee cleave in arena at least. Yeah. I was gonna say like a melee class. And also, if you like arena, then they've really ramped up arena on Turtle. So like, they redid the PvP system so that like to get the highest ranks or to rank faster, if you're good at arena, that will benefit you instead of just having the classic ranking system where it's just all about whoever plays the most gets the most honor. So now you get insta honor, like you can see the honor as you're getting it. And it's also capped at, I think, at like 20k or 21k or whatever. But to get like the higher tier gear, higher tier ranks, you have to like be good at not only battlegrounds but also arenas. Yes, 1.18.1, correct. All right, we've posted everything we want to post on the auction house. I hope we don't have more stuff. We shouldn't have. Probably have sent everything. How long have we been live for? Uh, 3 hours and 40 minutes. I think I'm gonna do dinner break. Stretch my legs a little bit. Yeah, Mage is probably in the move. I enjoy OP Lock at time, but Blink, Mobility, and Free Water is probably good to pass. Yeah. And also, like, Mage is super, like, at least if you play Classic, it's not even close to, like, playing Mage in Classic. Playing Mage as Classic is a complete snooze fest. They really, really, really improved Mage on Turtle WoW with the class changes. So I think Mage is a good pick. Sure. Yeah, I think we're gonna take a little break here. I'm gonna go get dinner and then I'll be back probably for a couple of hours, and then tonight I'm gonna watch 28 Years Later with my roommate. My roommate was like, oh yeah, my roommate has a projector, so I don't know if you can see it, but so I moved to my girlfriend, but I still kept the apartment. We're still splitting the rent here, but there's a big, massive white wall with nothing on it right here. So my roommate bought a projector, like a good, like a high tier projector. So we're gonna have like a fucking cinema night, just fat projector on that wall, and I'm gonna watch zombies get murked 28 days later. I really wanted to see that movie in theaters, but I just didn't have anyone to go with. So it's gonna be nice. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you out there in the Turtle Streets. Bye. Thank you for watching.